Okay, this segment is about film and how to use it to your advantage. And again, this is related to getting to know your wrestler, because you got to know some kids, it's amazing. And I ask them, like, they get real kind of squirmy sitting in a chair watching them wrestle. They kind of go through the emotions of a match if it's them wrestling an opponent. But overall, film is just, it's a huge tool that a lot of times I think it isn't used all that much. We film practice. I put a manager right up on that ledge, and they'll film practice. We break it down, and then I send it to kids. You know, it's amazing, you know, with the internet and how you can share things. They can watch like a 3-minute go just from their practice the day before. And actually, it's crazy how much harder they compete when they're on film. It shouldn't be that way. But some of them, like sometimes the battery will die, and managers will tell me, hey, the battery's dead. I tell them to film anyway, just pretend like you're filming, and then the kids wrestle pretty hard. So it's just a powerful tool, and we don't use it for that reason. We use it to correct mistakes, to, you know, to build on what we do well. But a lot of times when I sit down, you know, I number one, got to know your wrestler, right? Do they not like a game plan? We always say, like, hey, we're not going to change how we wrestle, but just know that your opponent, he does have these skills. He's really good in this position. So we're either going to minimize our time in that position, or, you know, we're just gonna stay out of it and get to where we want to be. Hey, kid's a big underhook guy. Well, we got to wrestle with our elbows close to our body. It's sound anyway. That's what you should be doing. But know this kid's really strong in an underhook, right? If you say, like, oh man, this kid is really, really good in this, this, and this, man, we might start changing. You know, you're starting to put down your guy at times. So you got to be real careful with, like, how you pitch, you know, your opponent's skills. And then when I sit down with a guy, and if we're getting ready to wrestle somebody, I'll usually show the kid, my Blair guy, all right, this is this guy getting beat, right? Like, watch him lose. Watch how, you know, this guy gets tired. Watch how he's not very strong in this position. Watch where we're getting points. I'll kind of flood it with that part, because, like, it's almost, right, like you kind of play this, like, psychology game, right? It's all, you know, we know a lot of the sport is mental. And if you can, you know, if you have film of your wrestler wrestling that guy, and, you know, he's finding success in a certain position, well, you keep showing him, like, look where you were good. Look where you scored all these points. And then you can show real quickly, hey, look where he got his point. Not like, man, look at this guy. He picked you up and slammed you on your head. Like, hey, this is where you made a mistake, right? If you did this correctly, man, this wouldn't have happened. And then they start believing, like, yeah, he's right. If I did this part a little different, man, maybe I end up majoring this guy instead of just, you know, beating him 5-2. So film is really important, but it's not, like, of course, I have to watch film a lot before I sit down with a kid. I don't sit down and we watch it together and figure it out. I want to have it figured out the best that I can, you know, with using my assistants, you know, like input, and then I sit down like, okay, we got this plan. This is how we're going to handle your opponent this weekend. This is the positions we want to be in. This is the, you know, pace that we want to do. Watch how tired he gets, or, you're like, hey man, this guy is in decent shape, so, you know, conditioning might not be that much of a factor in this, okay? So we're going to beat him here, here, and here.